How are you, my Thunder Chicken? Oh, we're great. Okay, that's awesome. Good morning, my name's Cheyenne. I am the barnyard keeper here at the Toledo Zoo. And you guys love Denny so much, we decided to do a part 2 and give you more and answer some of the questions that you guys had. Sir, just a moment of your time. You have anything? Okay, thank you. That's a great question. We don't know. It turns out she would lay an egg and walk away from it. In the wild, these guys are gonna be laying a large clutch of eggs before they sit and incubate. So that's gonna take a couple of days. Because we wanted to hand rear them, once she walked away, we incubated ourselves. Mostly spins, love that. He eats really great food here. We have a great diet for him that is just made for him. He has a heat lamp. He's had a heat lamp since he was a tiny baby. He doesn't need it during the day now, but he still uses it at night, and that keeps him nice and warm and comfy. Overall, he's just a happy guy here. No, I thought that was crazy as well. This is my first time rearing an ostrich before, and the lack of toes is really interesting that it can hold up all that weight. Just for reference, he weighs almost as much as our baby alpaca, Marty does, and he's holding all of that up on 4 total toes. He makes it look pretty beautiful. They can become aggressive. The thing with hand-rearing birds in general is that they're raised not having great boundaries. Counter that, we do a lot of training. So something we've done with him is called target training. Instead of pecking us, he's pecking at the target. And 2, it gives him something to follow. It allows us to move him safely about in an enclosure. I love this job too. I went to college for an animal science degree. I have a bachelor's degree in that. And I also did a lot of internships, which is huge for the zoo field. So if you want to get into it, study animals, study biology, chemistry, anything in science, and definitely intern. Short story is a lot. Long story is about 4 cups of his pelleted diet in the morning, and he's gonna get about a tablespoon of grit, which is kind of like the rocks you see here, and that just helps kind of build up his esophagus as he gets older, and he's gonna be eating that grit anyway. And then he gets dandelion greens that are chopped. Throughout the day, he's gonna be fed 4 or 5 times a day with 2 cups each time of that pelleted diet, so lots of food. So it's actually really interesting. For a male ostrich, anytime he poops, you're gonna see male bits. So we actually saw that from a pretty young age, but we also have done blood work in order to just verify what we're seeing. You can see from a pretty young age, and there it is. Broodie's a good word for it. Like I said, they definitely have to have a big clutch size that's big enough for their wings to cover. So if their eggs are ginormous, they're gonna need quite a few of those eggs, typically over 10 eggs, which is gonna take quite a while. Usually birds in general do have to be broody in order to want to incubate those eggs, or else the eggs will just go bad. Because he has such a long neck, as those pellets and any of the greens that he eats moves down, you can actually see the food working its way down his throat, which is kind of gross and kind of cool. As much as I would love to be his neighbor, no. But I will definitely be following him along online wherever he goes because I love him so much. When he does transfer, he's gonna be at a great size where he's not gonna be too big or too small that he's gonna be super stressed out or not able to handle the condition of being transferred. So he's just a really funny guy. I love being around him. He makes me laugh, and he definitely reminds everybody to brighten up a little bit around here. So he's been a really great addition to the zoo. Definitely come out soon to see Denny while he's still here in the barnyard. He is still here for a little while longer. Come say hi and wish him the best of luck in his new home.